One of the people that has written a tribute to Tom Landry is a world-renowned poet by the name of Herman Fillingane. He has written only 2 of these tributes in his entire lifetime. One in 1977 to Elvis Presley, one in 1984 to former President Ronald Reagan. And now in 1989, he has written the following poem simply entitled Tom Landry, and we thought we might share it with you today. The greatest men in the world will never know. They lived only for God and family, so they passed away unknown. Then sometimes there is a change when someone everyone knows and loves becomes famous in our eyes and in God's eyes above. You became a living legend because of what you believed and taught. Your character never questioned. Dignity is what you brought. You gave us more than football. You taught the game of life. Never selfish with your time and cherished by family and wife. We could always tell our children, no matter what was in the news, when they saw morals of others fall, they could still look up to you. You have given your strength and your wisdom, your talent, and most of all, your life to a team, a city, and the world, where you are remembered for all things right. That is a poem to Tom Landry. And now behind us, if we go center stage, we will listen to the music of the Combined Honor Guards, the U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Marine Corps, U.S. Air Force, and a medley from the Landry Day Orchestra and Choir.
This was a special moment last year for Dale Earnhardt, who won this race, but it was especially special for him because his father, Ralph Earnhardt, was inducted into that National Motorsports Hall of Fame, making him one of the chosen few.
Racing was his life for so many years. Ralph had the courage to set aside the fears. He had a driving force to be the best, to be the fastest, to beat the rest. As in every success, it started with a dream. The people that loved him accepted what that means. Each passing season, the competition would get stronger, which always made his days last longer. With talent, luck, and prayer, it all fell together, quoted by some as the best driver ever. He gave racing his son to carry on the challenge, with victories of many that he didn't see happen. Now that Ralph has driven that final race, we salute his courage with a tear on our face. And for the driver that made his dream come true, we remember Ralph Earnhardt as part of the chosen few.
And that poem was written by poet and songwriter Herman Fillingane from Dallas, Texas, who's with me right now in the pits here at Dale Earnhardt. And Herman, you've written 3 of the tributes. I know one went to President Reagan, one you presented along with Roger Staubach to Coach Landry, and one you personally presented to Elvis Presley just before his death. This one had to be a very special one for you, writing one for Ralph Earnhardt.
Yeah, it really was. We got to name the chosen few from before the group Alabama, before it was called Alabama. Jeff Cook had a band called the Chosen Few. And Jeff and I have been friends for a long time, and we decided that'd be a good name for this, for Winston Cup drivers. The Chosen Few kind of fits them very well. So it's an honor for me. I'd say it's one of the best writing for Dale because we're good friends, and I thought think a lot of Dale's racing, and wish I could have known his father, but it was an honor for me to do it.
Ralph Earnhardt, certainly an emotional tribute a year ago, and looking from this black shirt he's wearing, I wonder who he's pulling for here today.
And there is Dale Earnhardt, who is in second position. And Ned, you raced with Ralph.
Yes, I did, many, many times, and I'll tell you, he was one tough customer. In fact, I've said a number of times, Bob, that I've never seen 2 people drive more alike than Dale Earnhardt and Ralph Earnhardt. I didn't race against Dale, but I've seen him race many, many times, and They both run as hard as it'll go.
And boy,
every
one
lap.
one of the names that you associate with stock car racing most, at least I do, is Herman Moody, because they build a dynasty in stock car racing.
I tell you what, when it said CP, competition proven by Holman and Moody, that had to be the best in the world.
The track crew is still out there cleaning up the debris.